in poverty, meaning very poor. Example, he grew up in poverty but never lost hope. In power, meaning having control or authority. Example, the principal remained calm even when he was in power. In prison, meaning locked in jail. Example, he learnt many lessons while he was in prison. In private, meaning secretly, not in public. Example, the professors have discussed the matter in private. In public, meaning openly, where people can see. Example, he feels nerves speaking in public. In safety, meaning protected from danger. Example, the children stayed in safely during the storm. In secret, meaning secretly without telling others. Example, they planned the surprise party in secret. In shock, meaning extremely surprised or upset. Example, the carpenter stood in a shock when he saw the damage. In silence, meaning quietly without speaking. Example, the student waited in silence for the teacher. In solitude, meaning alone. Example, the writer lived in solitude in the mountains. In sorrow, meaning feeling sadness. Example, she sat in sorrow after losing her pet. In stress, meaning under pressure or tension. Example: the construction worker works better even when he is in stress. In trouble, meaning facing problems. Example: they called their parents because they were in trouble. In vain, meaning without success. Example: she tried in vain to open the door. In comfort, meaning without pain or difficulty. Example: the editor lived in comfort after retirement. In conflict, meaning fighting or disagreeing. Example: she felt in conflict about her decision. In confusion, meaning not clear about something. Example: he looked around in confusion. In control of, meaning having command or authority over. Example: she is in control of the project. In disgrace, meaning having lost respect or honor. Example: the athletes fell in disgrace after the scandal. In distress, meaning very upset or in pain. Example: she called for help when she was in distress. In a circle, meaning arranged in a circular shape. Example: they gathered in a circles to sing. In a line, arranged one after another. Example: we waited in a line for tickets. In a row, meaning arranged side by side. Example: the chairs were arranged in a row. In a spiral, meaning in a winding or circular path. Example: the snake moved in a spiral. In a systematic way, meaning in an organized manner. Example, the IT technician solved the problems in a systematic way. In an orderly manner, meaning neatly and properly arranged. Example, the files were organized in an orderly manner. In a whisper, meaning speaking very softly. Example, she spoke in a whisper during the movie. In anger, meaning show in anger. Example, he shouted in anger. In answer to, meaning as a reply to something. Example, the data entry operator wrote a letter in answer to web designers' complaint. In detail, meaning with full and complete information. Example, the scientists explain the theory in detail. In disgrace, meaning hidden under a different appearance. Example, the scriptwriter attended the party in disguise. In earnest, meaning seriously, not jokingly. Example, she apologized in earnest for her mistake. In general, meaning unusual or mousely. Example, in general, exercise is good for health. In haste, meaning done too quickly. Example, he left the house in haste. In jest, meaning as a joke. Example, she laughed in jest. In silence, meaning quickly, not making noise. Example, the crowd listened in silence. In simple terms, meaning explain in an easy way. Example, the yoga instructor explained the lesson in simple terms. in small quantities, meaning little by little. Example, the medicine should be taken in small quantities. In some way, meaning somehow in an unknown manner. Example, we can solve this problem in some way. In a style, meaning fashionably or elegantly. Example, I have completed the race in a style. In next tutorial, I will bring you English prepositional phrases with meaning lessons. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icons to get latest videos notifications. And share my video among your friends. See you in future videos.